Hello, friends. Before I introduce the host, I'd like to say thank you for allowing me to be part of this new audio session. My name is Nisha. Your live show is simply amazing. So many talented artists and beautiful people. I look forward in working with all of you on these cool projects. I have had the privilege of watching and listening to a few outstanding shows. The community you all have created is something to be proud of. Feel uplifted, knowing that all of you have contributed to something very special. This show is more than just music. As Denny always says, it's for the members by the members. Right now, I'd like to introduce the host, Denny Cool.
Welcome to DCG, the #1 channel making history. Members are live, the artists are real. No other show has this appeal. Your live sexy host is Denny Cool. The staff and gang cannot be undone. There's other show to have what we have. Others will copy and try the same. Keep listening along, enjoy the fun. Tell friends and family to come. We hope you enjoy our show tonight. Grab your goodies and junk for the night. Just hang loose, the show starts soon. About 5 minutes I'll be in the room.
Alright, ladies
Hope you enjoy our show
gentlemen,
tonight. Grab your goodies and junk for the night. Just hang loose, the show starts soon. About 5 minutes I'll be in the room.
yeah, about 5 minutes I'll be in the room, and fear not, here I am. That was a quick little song intro to the show. Had you listened to the words, you would have heard it. But you were too busy jamming out to the coolness of our theme intro. I wrote that about 20 minutes ago. Welcome to an amazing Friday night. The first ever on DCG. It is the AI Song Members Night. And for those of you that may be wondering what the heck that is, AI stands for artificial intelligence. Unlike me, I have real intelligence. However, today's generation, everything is pretty much artificial. Not a bad thing to some degree. The way we used it was to a good degree. And what we did was we asked for anybody who wanted to participate, members, to send us a story and or song or poem, something on the idea of that, okay? And what they did is submitted whatever thought process they had in their head, whether it was now, 5 years ago, whatever. What John and I did is we took the liberty of literally taking what they sent to us, and we went through it bit by bit, each song. And we pretty much tore out their pages and edited, and revamped. We didn't copy and paste can you make me this and sound like this? No. We did as close to the real thing as you can get. We composed the entire thing from start to finish using what our members gave us. Now, keep in mind, as it states in the email, nothing is perfect. This is AI. It's artificial smarts, right? So John and I had to go through several times because when we're typing in the characters when you generate, which basically generates the music instrumental, and even at that we had to edit, it doesn't always match or fit the sound we're looking for. So it takes several tries. We don't have live instruments here, so we take it to the best level we can. We edit, we compose it, put the pre-choruses in, all that fun stuff. Intros, outros, solos, you name it, we did it. So we wanted to make it as real as possible for the members. It's about as close as you're going to get. This way here, you guys have the best version of what you wanted that you wrote to us. So we hope you like it. Some songs were 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Some were a minute and a half. Some were 2 minutes, so on and so forth. And again, keep in mind that this is not a copy and paste. It's not phrases that we simply put in and say, I want this beat and I want this. We literally type everything in. And I'll be honest with you, when John and I started doing this, like, this is great. We, as awesome and professional as we are, we still had to really learn quite a bit. It was a great experience for us because this only takes us to the next level of what DCG can do. Okay? So we learned a lot. It was a big learning curve for us. So it was amazing to see how you can actually utilize the tools to really be creative and build something nice. Again, we don't cheat. We do it the best way we can. So what you're going to hear is the memories, the emotion, the stories of what the members sent in to us. Now, we have the titles, which I will paste each artist in title only. We're not going to paste their stories to us. That's personal on them. We're not going to share that. We're going to share, which is in the description page, we're going to share the artist and, of course, their title. Some did not send in titles, and or they were kind of wrapped into the song, but we created titles that best described the song as possible. So that's kind of what we did in a nutshell, guys, not to get into technical terms, but we hope you guys, as the members who submitted this stuff, really enjoy it. And for those of you that are watching, maybe you're here the first time, we hope that you enjoy it as well. And don't worry, we're going to have more events and things like this coming up. The more we do, the more we learn and evolve, the better and bigger we can get. It's a learning curve for everybody. So thank you for being here. And again, if it's your first time, we welcome you. And if I make a mistake, it's Jude's fault. Just remember that, okay? Don't put it on me, you live sexy host. It's Jude's. See the administrator in there with blue in the wrench? Judes. Yeah, that'd be her. Just put your fault, Judes. I love you, Jude. You know I'm only playing around with you. And, yes, thank you, John. Don't forget, hit that like button, comment after the show. I cannot stress this enough, especially to our members. That is very important. That is probably the biggest support that your channel, essentially, can get. When you guys do that, you're only helping yourselves because you're building up the channel that is for members by members. So you're creating that growth. You're giving YouTube, they used to call them spiders. It kind of grabs everything off the net, keywords, key tags, meta tags, so on and so forth. That's the SEO, search engine optimization. That grabs everything in the background. And then when somebody's looking for something, okay, it goes into that, even with comments. You can even go as far as saying, hey, I really like that song, hashtag Elvis, hashtag whatever. You can hashtag something even in the comments, and that also goes to the back end, and that also picks it up. So when people are searching in YouTube and they want to hear jazz music, country, or whatever and stuff, that picks that up. So every bit helps. That's why we stress that. So we appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Tonight's going to be awesome. I think John and I are more excited than you guys, right? Because when we were doing it, obviously we had to listen to it and make sure it came out as good as it can be. But at the same time, we really didn't get to enjoy it. And tonight, for all those watching, the members have not had any type of preview. They don't even know how it sounds, the instrumental, anything. This is the reveal. This is their first time hearing this live. And then, over the weekend, after the show, every member that sent in that song, when we feature the lyric with the instrumental, what we then do is we're going to email each member not only that song, but also they're going to have an audible song, which means they can use their lyrical song and sing with the instrumental. So pretty much without the words, they're going to have a karaoke version of the very song that we wrote for them, and they can actually sing that using the original track as a backup to help them with the keys, the notes, and all that stuff. So that will be done over the weekend. We will email that to all 18 of you. That's going to be pretty cool. You guys will be able to record the very songs that you're hearing tonight. And yeah, of course, you can share that. All right, it'll be sent in an MP3. All right, so let's get this moving. I got to turn my mic down. I'm redlining here. 18 doesn't sound like a lot, but it is when you have me for a host, because I love to talk. And I haven't talked all week. And thankfully, Eagles actually messaged me today, and she's like, there's a show tonight. And when I woke up this morning, it was about 63. By the time I hit the road, it was probably 73, and it stayed below 80 all day. Cool breeze, fall-like weather. From yesterday, 101. The day before that, 99. And the humidity was just incredible. It went off the charts. So it was absolutely insane. Within one day, guys, it was like fall today. So thankfully that happened, or else we wouldn't be here. All right, you might hear a little fan in the background. I apologize for that. You can blame Jude's, but Denny Cool needs not to be hot. Yeah, Blue, I agree. Hurry fall, right? Yeah, Freddy, yeah, the show must go on, but the humidity must go on first. Right. Get rid of it, Freddy. We don't want that humidity around. I know a lot of people are experiencing that. Humidity, all that stuff. 100 over there, Wander. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, that's okay. You guys are here. I hope everybody's staying cool, warm, dry, whatever your situation is. You're here. That's what's important. And most importantly, I'm here. So again, your fearless host is here for you. All right. We're going to do it this way. I will send the artist, and then it's going to say the title, and then in little, it's going to say the title name. Yeah, I know. That happens, though, Blue. A lot of tricks for that. I actually send you guys updated emails on how to stay cool if you do not have an AC. Many tricks. Yeah, absolutely. I know, isn't that horrible? Right? What did they do back in like the 1920s? They weren't sitting on a computer complaining about how hot they were. Why? They didn't have a computer. So we don't know if they were complaining. They just didn't have a computer. We'll never know. Okay, let's get going here, ladies and gentlemen. This artist, and again, if there were no titles sent, we tried to match it up with the song, and however we could get it all collaborated, and or some titles, because we had such time restraints, were kind of wrapped into the song, so we may not have seen the separated title. So if that is the case with one of you, Jude apologizes in advance, okay? But I'm pretty sure you guys will like it. So, along with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to send out our first AI song writer. And this gentleman here, when each member sent it in, what we asked was, do you want male or female to sing? Okay? And that, of course, we tell AI the style and all that. We can also go as far as saying what kind of note, octave, and everything else, but we kept it basic. Then we said, you want jazz, rock, blues, etc. Okay? So if you didn't send that in, we kind of went off and feely. And before I send this artist, I want to congratulate Blue Opal Shaw one more time on her classic jazz blue album. Blue, amazing job on that. Just absolutely, I love the selection. Good choice of songs. Just absolutely amazing. If you guys haven't seen that new release, the Volume 3, the Cool Covers solo album, please check it out. She's up there along with many other great members. All right, so check that stuff out. All right, here we go. Neck fan. This gentleman here, Chad, the title of his song is Real Time. Okay, now what you're going to hear is their music, and I, of course, created a very simplistic graphic for everybody. So, Chad, you sent us in a story that I think you wrote several years back, and let me find you. This is what we created for you, Chad. So, Chad, here we go.
Your touch sets my heart pounding. Your eyes start a smoldering fire as you drain all my self-control and fill me with burning desire. I feel your arms around me. I'm held tight in your embrace. Yet somehow my body and soul seem to float and sail into space. I'm standing on the edge of something, standing on the edge of time, stalled in space. I'm somewhere I've lost all sense of time. The earth now spins around me. I've no need for night or day, for the sun and the moon surround me, and the stars beckon me to play. The universe displays its splendors. I'm floating on the Milky Way, for I see no start or ending to a love that's come my way. And I'm standing on the edge of something, standing on the edge of time, stalled in space out somewhere. I've lost all sense of time. Oh. As I slip back into real time, as I slip back into real time.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our first hit tonight, you know, we're gonna have to make an AI album. I shouldn't open my big mouth and put more work on us. It's just a thought. Anyways, Chad, beautifully written. Just for FYI, John and I kind of split things up. He took half, I took half, basically. And John or I really haven't heard what each other has done for each member yet. So we're kind of hearing it ourselves for the first time. Well done on that. That was absolutely amazing. And I will share what? I know, Jude. I know. I do it to myself all the time. Just so you guys know, you can share these, you can post them, okay, once we send it to you and everything else, you can do all that. And you may ask, why? How can I do that? Because the program that John and I have, when we purchased it, it gives us the actual copyrights to that particular song. So we have the rights to use it any way we see fit. So guys, if your song becomes a hit, John and I want royalties. We'll make a deal later down the road, alright? But you guys do have the freedom of expression to use your song wherever you'd like, alright? Play it for your friends, play it for your family, and tell everybody, this is what I wrote. Okay? It's the most amazing thing I think that we have done thus far. That is definitely yes, John, absolutely. That is definitely a freedom of expression, and it's a way for everybody else to hear your talent, your thoughts. You know, that's why I think it's so cool that we were able to get this done for you guys, and we appreciate you guys, you know, submitting this stuff. And I guarantee you, after tonight, the next event, we're gonna have a ton more people submitting things. So, Chad, well written, nice emotion, man. You can feel it. That was really, really good. And I think, John, I think you did that. I'm not too sure. Nonetheless, nicely done. Isn't that cool, huh? It's your first time hearing what you guys wrote about, and now it's composed into a song. There is nothing cooler than that, in my opinion. Okay, up next, ladies and gentlemen, let's go here. Just think about this for a second. That is your thoughts, your emotions, translated and composed into something that you will have forever and that you can share and everybody can listen to it. It's not just you telling a story. Now you're singing it and they can hear it, and that's what's cool about it. All right, this young lady is Connie. Connie submitted this to us. Her title is Country Spirit, and you are more than happy. You can ask the member what it's all about and all that stuff, but I think you can pretty much hear it in the song. Okay, again, we're not sharing what they sent us. That is on the members, not us. If they wish to share their background and all that stuff with you guys, they can do that. All right. We respect everybody's privacy. We just kind of make it in a way so you can enjoy it. All right, Connie, here is Country Spirit. We hope you enjoy it, my dear. So let's have a nice.
Fields of green, wave hello, near in our cottage going slow. My mind is clear in all the gray, leaving busy worlds away. Frenzied thoughts begin to fade, starlings swarm the sun to shade. Two tree squirrels in aerial play, we're soaking up a sun ray. Oh, for more time in the country, where the pace is slow and free. Oh, for time in the country, where my soul can dance with glee. Weathered barns and rusty tracks, memories of a labor past. Now they stand so calm and still, doves and hawks perch at their will. Dark clouds rumble miles away, maybe coming this away. My body's relaxed without a care, no matter what is in the air. Oh, for more time in the country, where the pace is slow and free. Oh, for time in the country, where my soul can dance with glee. Taking a sunset walk with you, big skies aflame in scarlet hues, till the sun disappears, peaceful moments for the ears. Dear grays as the light dims, while an owl hoots a hymn. Dusk brings a breezy flutter, far gone the clattery clutter. Oh, for more time in the country, where the pace is slow and free. Oh, for time in the country, where my soul can dance with glee. Relaxing in our large deck chairs, the moon is putting on airs. A buck moon of July we're viewing. I feel my spirit is renewing. Stars canvas the heavenly dome, sparkling brilliantly, none to run to roam. What a remarkable resto-ready day at our quiet country hideaway. Oh, for more time in the country, where the pace is slow and free. Oh, for time in the country, where my soul can dance with glee.
Connie, I like that. Connie, I know it's probably the country, maybe, Connie, that you're not really used to on that side. But I'm going to tell you something. I can envision you singing that song. You know, that is so you. To get that happy, bubbly Connie about it. Really tells a good story. It's very warm and inviting. I like that, Connie. I really do. I'm glad it come out like that. Yeah. Oh, she can definitely sing that, Pauline. Absolutely. You can write about the country. Well, Connie, stand in line. We'd have to do a year about that. Connie, nicely written. great expression and emotion in that. That was cool. That was cool. It's the first time, Connie, that I think John composed that. So John, well done. Well done. That was nice. This is so cool. This is really, really cool. All right, let me see here. Yeah, some were tricky because when you're editing and you're texting in there, right? What we learned, right, doing it was funny is that everything matters, like your spacing, your commas, everything about it really makes a difference on how things are separated. And so some get a little tricky, right? Because it's either it doesn't make sense in the sense that AI generates what we want, so it kind of spins it off from what we think you want, and then we have to go back and do it again. And so sometimes there's either too much rhyming, not enough rhyming, there's too much verbiage in one thing, so we have to go back, put a space, enter. It's quite the homework lesson. But again, it's fun because we're learning, and I think it's really, really cool. All right, who do we have up next? Okay, this is Karen, aka Platinum Philly, my beautiful friend Karen. Your title, A Day in the Sun. All right, A Day in the Sun. Not the rain, Karen, but the sun. Okay. Karen, let's take a listen and hear live for the first time what you want to hear, hopefully, in a song. A Day in the Sun. Here is...
She's lying there upon her lounge chair, the sun penetrating to her hair, bleaching it up to a lighter shade of golden highlights, heavenly made. The warmth is flowing through her bones while listening to the song, me and Mrs. Jones. Sweat beating up on her sun-tanned skin like dew drops on roses in the morning wind. That feeling of summer is such a treat. She loves being out there in the heat. Smelling the grass just freshly mowed, while sprinkling herself with a garden hose. What could be better than a day in the sun with her sun-kissed skin? And yes, blondes have more fun.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, A Day in the Sun by Karen. I think, Karen, you are reminiscing, maybe hanging out at the beach, chilling in your backyard, blondes having more fun. So there's definitely a story there. And again, we recommend everybody go back, listen to the songs, because when you're hearing it live for the first time, sometimes you miss a lot. Karen, well written, cool story, and I love how you wanted that composed with that style of voice and along with the music. Very, very cool. Yeah, very pretty. Very pretty. Hi, Maggie. I am so glad you could join us. Everybody, say hello to Maggie. She is our newest member. She couldn't make it last time. She tried, but like many of you, it's very, very late for her as opposed to where I am. So Maggie, welcome. Glad you could join us in the live chats. We have a lot of fun here, Maggie. We do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, this young lady right here, of course, no stranger. This is AKA my Belle, AKA Belle, AKA Gypsy Angel. Gypsy sent us in a story. We in turn took that, if you're new, just watching now, and re-edited and composed to the best we can as to what we think that the member was looking for. So this is Belle. The title of her song is My Angel. Okay. And I want you guys to listen to the voice. Pretty ironic, if you ask me. All right, Belle, here is your composed song, My Angel.
Childhood memories of an angel fill my mind from time to time. You brought me joy and love, as you do now from up above. I miss you each time I need a friend, and I know that will never end. I need your wisdom in uncertainty. I'm on my own in this raging sea. Although I didn't know you well, I would have liked to have the chance
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Belle, title My Angel. Belle, very, very heartfelt. A ton of emotion in there. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely beautiful. I know there's many of you out there right now with the water faucet on, but that's good, right? When somebody expresses themselves via music and you can feel it, then it's done its job. And Belle, we hope you like it. Cherish it forever. I know you will. Nice writing on that as well. Awesome job, Belle. That was My Angel. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Join our emailing us, dennycoolshow@gmail.com. And don't forget to comment on the shows after and always. Belle, congrats. Nice job. Isn't that cool, huh? Aren't you guys feeling like cool dudes now? And think, we are the only ones to do this. I know what you're saying. I know. But yeah, I have to brag. Others will soon follow. Mark my words. They always do. All right, up next, Maggie, I know it's real late for you, so I want to get this in for you. I know you had to go through hoops and stuff to be here, so we appreciate that. And, you know, to be fair, okay, and you're new to the show, so we're going to give you a little edge up, Maggie. Maggie, this is My Own Castle. Now, the one thing I will say, Maggie, is I think you wanted it kind of like the older style, right? I can't remember how you termed it, but I think this describes what you were looking for. At least we hope it is. All right. I can't think of how you termed it again, Maggie, but that's okay. They'll hear it and they'll understand it. We hope. So, Maggie, here is what we did. We hope that you enjoy it. Okay. Here is My Own Castle by Maggie. Here we go.
Like the wind is moving leaves, like the whisper in the breeze, like the waves that quietly rustle, I might be found swinging in my castle. Shoo, shoo, ba-doo-ba-doo-be-doo. Like the moon is brightly shining, like the sun is wisely hiding, like the rain is dropping slowly, I can dance with such ease, I'll never feel lonely. Shoo, shoo, ba-doo-be-doo. When I think of that beauty thing, my wing starts a silly swing to that rhythm of the breeze, to that rhythm of the swing. I'm thinking to that with simple ease. Shoo, shoo, ba-doo-be-doo-be-doo, like the moon is brightly shining, like the sun is wisely hiding, like the rain is dropping slowly, I can dance with such ease, I'll never feel lonely. Shoo, shoo, ba-doo-be-doo. When I think of that beauty thing, my wing starts a silly swing to that rhythm of the breeze, to that rhythm of the swing. I'm thinking to that with simple ease. Shoo, shoo, ba-doo-be-doo-be-doo, like the moon is brightly shining, like the sun is wisely hiding, to that rhythm of the breeze, to that rhythm of the swing. I'm thinking to that with simple ease. Shoo, shoo, ba-doo-be-doo-be-doo, like the wind is moving leaves, like the whisper in the quiet breeze. Shoo, shoo, ba-doo-ba-doo-be-doo.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's right, Maggie. Swing and stuff, that was right. Yeah, kind of that, like, that old school, right? Like the swing jazz. That's what it was. Maggie, awesome creation of trying to duplicate that era. And I think the way you wrote it was amazing. We definitely got the idea of what you were looking for. And hopefully, Maggie, that's what you wanted. All right. But very creative. So there is me in my own castle. That was cool. That swing jazz type of stuff. That was really cool. I thought it was awesome. Yeah, you know, that music, it is cool, right? It's like a lost relic, Blue. You know, that unfortunately it's there, but not as prominent as it used to be. But it's always nice to reflect back and remember what was, because in your mind and imagination, it always can be what is, right? Okay, up next, ladies and gentlemen, this young lady over here wrote us and wanted this title as the following: Lifting the Weight. Make sure I have that right. Irene, where is you? Yes, Lifting the Weight. All right, Irene, here is what you wrote, and hopefully you enjoy it. Very creative, I will say that. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Irene's song, Composure. Here she is.
I remember that summer, you and me, down by the river, wild and free. Sun on our skin and laughter in the air. You said when it gets hard, I'll always be there. Those late night drives, windows rolled down, radio blaring our favorite sound. The scent of pine and the taste of old fries. We dreamed big dreams beneath the starry skies. Oh, when the world feels heavy and I'm losing my way, you're my anchor, my light when I'm led astray. Through the stormy weather, you're my solid ground. In the chaos of the night, you're the love I have found. Remember the fall when my heart was low. You showed up with coffee, said let's take it slow. Wrapped in your warmth with the autumn leaves, you whispered hold on, we'll make it through, believe. Sitting on the porch, the firelight dance. You shared your struggles, we took a chance. With every tear shed, we built a bridge. Our hearts grew stronger, we faced the ridge. So here we are now, two souls intertwined. Through the highs and the lows, our hearts aligned. With every step forward, I know that it's true. With you by my side, there's nothing we can't do. As the sun sets low and the stars start to shine, I'm grateful for you, forever you'll be mine. In this life's journey, through every twist and bend, you're my support, my love, my down by the river, wild and free.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the written imagination coming from none other than Irene. Irene, well versed, well put together. When we received it, it was great. You know, a lot of feeling in that song, just a lot of creativity. Great job on that, Irene. We hope it was what you wanted, or at least close to that. So they're all keepers in my book. I mean, every single one of these are absolutely amazing from what we are hearing. And I agree with the consensus. This is different. It's fun, it's interesting, it's exciting, and it's something new. And John's right. This showcases, aside from the music talent, singing, etc., this showcases your creativity, your expressions, right? So this is another side of you that everybody gets to hear. Talking about it's one thing. Singing about it is another thing. So, I mean, guys, well done. Good job, Irene. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman up here, we're going to switch over to the gentleman for a little bit. This is none other than Matt Sinatra, a.k.a. Get Perkin. Matt, this is forever in my mind. Yes, okay, I want to make sure I had that right. I have a backup in case AI fails. I think it's really, really cool. I really do. I think I'm enjoying this one, you guys, to be honest with you. All right, Matt, you sent us a story. We composed it to what we thought you might want to hear. So here it is, Forever in My Mind.
We were kids in the summer haze, chasing fireflies through golden days. Your laugh, it rang like church bell chimes, back when the world felt frozen in time. But life pulled us apart, it's strange. A decade's gone and everything changed. When you walked in, just like a dream, at a party in '95, our hearts agleam. We danced till the stars began to unwind. 30 years is nothing with forever in mind. We built a home on love and tears, through sleepless nights and fleeting years. We had a son who grew into a man who knew just what a family was. The life we made through every storm, we never swayed. We learned to bend, but not to break. A love like ours, no time can take. And then you walked in, just like a dream, at a party in '95. Our hearts agleam, we danced till the stars began to unwind. 30 years is nothing with forever in mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, forever in mind. I apologize for that. Judy's fault, but Jude, I should say. Little typo. Nonetheless, Matt, if I didn't know it any better, I would say that's you singing that. That is definitely your style, my friend. That couldn't have been done or repeated any better to mimic your style. That was really, really cool. That was Matt, ladies and gentlemen, with his creation of what he wanted for a song, Forever in Mind. Very cool, my friend. Very cool. It does, right? It does. It mimics Matt quite a bit. I thought that was awesome. Yeah, I am just really, really blown away by the creativity here. And the fact that we, instead of going to a studio, which I'd love to do, hands down, but this is the closest thing you can get to doing that. So it's awesome for us because we're gaining the experience and knowledge on how to do all this, and it's really, really fun. And again, John and I really haven't listened to what each other did for the members that we had split, so I'm hearing for the first time myself a lot of the creations, and I'm loving it. This is so cool. Good job, Matt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next, let me see here. This is The Whisperer, none other than Dan Pan. Dan, your title is My Love for You is Forever. And happy anniversary, Matt. Happy, happy, happy anniversary. That's cool. 30 years, man. Good for you guys. All right, Dan. Yes. Dan, here is what we hope is your song for My Love for You is Forever. Wouldn't that be cool if it come out like Dan's voice as well? That'd be too freaky deaky. All right, Dan. Here is your song, heard live here first for the first time. Here we go.
You are miles away as I stand by the sea, as I look to the horizon, the waves come up to me. The morning sun starts to rise, and I can't get you off of my mind. Time flies so fast, I need you by my side. You're the happiness that lasts through my lonely days and nights. I'll remember smiling eyes, our memories kept deep within my heart. My emptiness is gone, I knew you were the one, and time didn't tear us apart. My love for you is forever. And when our time is gone, we will go on and on, like the sunlight in the sky that's never ending, like a symphony of love from heaven up above. A melody, my love, is what I'm sending. No matter how far, wherever you are, I won't let you down, I won't let you fall. Always remember, my love for you is forever.
My love for you is forever. Dan, fantastic. Great lyrics, my friend. That was just absolutely beautiful. Yes, a lot of love songs in the air. Dan, nice job. Very nice job. Yeah, it's tough, Dan, right? When you're, trying to write a song, you're trying to think of it as a song, how everything fits and stuff. And a lot of times, some of the better songs ever written were just thoughts or poems written down or little stories, right? And they edited it and then composed it into these amazing songs that we still hear today. So far, all these songs are one of those. Yeah, and again, when the members get the instrumentals, they will all be able to sing the very songs that were composed. And if anybody's watching, no, that is none of us singing that. So that is no member, not the staff. No, we're not singing that. Just to clarify that. Dan, nicely written, my friend. But we do have some fun songs in here as well, ladies and gentlemen. All right, up next, this lady right here, her title, Getting Older. Pauline, I'm not getting older. I think I decrease in age. So, I'm getting younger. I keep telling myself that, Pauline, but doesn't appear to be true. Anyways, Pauline, here's a song we put together based off of what you sent us. So hopefully this is what you're looking for. All right, let's hear what she wrote, Getting Older. This is by Pauline. Here we go.
Getting older, it's frightening. And every day when I wake up, the mirror shows a woman shaped by time, not just by luck. Those lines you see etched in my skin reflect the places that I've been. Don't run like I used to, but walk with grace. Traded the wild nights for a slower pace. Still dance in the kitchen, barefoot on the floor, singing to the radio like back in '84. Age may steal the sparkle that youth once wore with pride, but it gives me something stronger, a peace I have inside. I've loved and lost and learned that scars are medals in disguise, and a wrinkle's just a the years keep rolling like a river to the sea. I'll keep singing through the silence of what youth used to be. Getting older, yes, it's frightening, but it's also made me whole. 'Cause every year that passes adds more music to my sparkle that youth once wore with pride, but it gives me something stronger, a peace I have inside. I've loved and lost and learned that scars are medals in disguise, and a wrinkle's just a ribbon for surviving life's surprise. So let the years keep rolling, to the sea. I'll keep singing through the silence of what youth used to be. Getting older, yes, it's frightening, but it's also made me whole. 'Cause every year that passes adds more music to my soul.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the creativity coming from Pauline, Getting Older. And of course, she sent it in, and we composed it. Pauline, hope that that is what you're looking for, or close to. Very nicely written. Well versed. I think so too, Connie. I think so too. Yeah, Levi, yeah, I know, right? We'll just label everything, you know. It is a lot of fun. It truly is. But we're not a copy and paste type of people, you know. So, and again, we learn a lot and we love it. It just adds to our repertoire, as you will. All right, up next. This young lady right here, I don't believe, Dee, that this had a title, so I think we kind of went off of what you sent in to us, all right? And nonetheless, hopefully this is what you're looking for. This is Precious Lullaby. Yeah, it's a very cute song. So, correct. So, D, let's hear the creativity that you sent to us. Let me find it here. All right, here is D, ladies and gentlemen. Precious Lullaby. Here she is. Well.
There is a 3-year-old girl who's lived with me for a while now. I remember when she came home that day. I knew from that day she would be loved. She's not my blood, but she is my family. My little granddaughter is living with me. She knows me as Grandma, but calls me her Emma. I laugh and call her my baby. This little girl has growing now. Hold her close in my arms. she's happy, I'll be okay. She loves playing doctor with her tiny dolls, wearing the white coat and pushing her cart. Maybe a doctor, one never knows. As long as she's happy, I'll watch her grow. We always say I love you. We have fun with words. She says I love you, my Emma bunches and gums. This little one, she owns my heart. Our love is forever, never to part. I love you, my Emma bunches and gums. I love you, my Emma bunches and gums.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a very cute, heartfelt song. I gather family related. A lot of thought, a lot of beauty in that. Yeah, it definitely evolved around family and love. Well written, D. Oh. Well, hopefully she gets to enjoy it when she hears it. We don't mean to make you cry, D. Please don't cry. I don't like when people cry. But very beautiful. Very beautiful. We're glad you liked it. You guys are going to make me cry, so don't worry about it. All right, up next, we're going to switch back to the men. I tried to even it out as bestest as I could. Yeah, I know. I always do a good job. All right, up next. This young crazy cat right here is none other than Freddy. Freddy, your title, Gather Round the Sun. As in, bright burning sun. Freddy, I think we've had enough heat for the week, but we will take this on for you. Here is the imagination of Freddy that hopefully, Freddy, you love. So here is Gather Round the Sun. Let's take a listen.
Come gather round, my friends, let's take a stroll through fields of green where the wildflowers grow. The sky's a canvas painted bright and blue. We'll laugh and sing, just me and you. Oh, gather round the sun, feel the warmth on our skin.
happened there, Freddy. May have not uploaded completely, but it will on the other track. Hold on a second, Freddy. Something here. Freddy, let me go back just real quick. I think there was like a few seconds left to it because it cut out real quick. Let me just check, guys. Bear with us. Yeah, live can be a, you know what. So, hang on, buddy. But I think it had a few seconds, Freddy. I'm not too sure according to the time. I haven't listened to it, but let's see. Yes, I don't know the time on it. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, Freddy, you'll get the whole thing. Yeah, I think there was. I think there was like a music outro onto that. Okay. So what? All right. So what happened is it ran out of its time here, and for some reason, Freddy, that the two last got cut off. But the whole thing will be sent. All right. So apologize for that, guys. Sometimes it happens when we're live. Really can't control that aspect. Freddy, when I heard that song here right now for the first time, it reminds me of like just kind of chilling out, you know, back in the day. Maybe having a nice cold beverage, just relaxing, a barbecue, you know, friends, family around. Well written, Freddy. Yeah, very uplifting, very positive for sure. Good job with that, man. That's right, Jude. You better apologize. Well, your idea worked, Freddy. Very creative, very inspiring. Good job, my friend. Freddy, Jude apologizes for that. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. All right, let me see here. We have... Okay. Let's do this. Put this person up here. Well, Jude's got to be somebody. Freddy said he forgives you, Jude. Okay. Up next, this young lady wrote us and said, this is what I would like. So we read what she sent us. And we said, okay, let's see what we can do. So, Lois, hopefully this is what you're looking for. If not, no refunds. All right, but here is Lois. The title, I Found Me. Jude, he forgives you. All right, here is I Found Me. Sent in by Lois. Here we go.
Years ago, Sandra called me late. Her voice cracked the silence, opening the gate. Said she knew my mother, her sister, my kin. A puzzle piece found, a new story begins. I search for faces, names in the dark, followed whispers, every spark. Finding Sandra, finding me, roots untangled like an old oak tree. Pieces of my heart scattered and wild, reunited, I'm my own lost child. After 25 years, I met her eyes, found my father's name, no more disguise. A map of me drawn on family lines, tracing back to where the sun still shines. Adopted dad, wish you were here to share this moment, wipe this tear. Your love built me strong and free, but now I know the rest of me. you were here to share this moment, wipe this tear. Your love built me strong and free, but now I know the rest of me.
There we go, Lois. I hope you liked that. I found me very telling, Lois. It tells it all. And I actually remember that because we wanted to do something that like wasn't a downer, right? We wanted to kind of bring it up and have your story told, but in a high-spirited way. Something where the music's a little bit more capturing and that's enthusiastic, right? And kind of give it a little twist on the beat. So I hope you like that, Lois. But very thoughtful and very sharing of you. Very nicely done, Lois. Now, Lois, when you get the instrumental, I want to hear you sing it. I know you can do it. It'll be hard to add the little flange effects that we put in, you know, but I know you can. Anyways, Lois, nice job. I found me. Lois, I'm looking for myself all the time, and I never find me. It's becoming a problem. All right, let's move onwards and upwards, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're going to play this artist. Then we'll have an even span here. That'll be cool. I hope that you guys at least attempt to sing your songs. I think that will just add to it. It really will. And then, if you do that, if everybody does that, we can have a night where we do the songs that you sang, that you wrote, and we can do a whole feature of that, or throw them in there. I think that would be really, really cool. So up next, this is Blue, a.k.a. Shar. The title is A House Divided. Okay, Blue, let's see and hear your creation. All right, let me find you on the screenage over here. Okay, so Blue, you sent in your story, we composed it, and hopefully this is what you wanted, okay? So here is A House Divided. Here is Blue.
The house we grew up in was divided in many ways. Sometimes it felt like 3 separate families, all living under one roof. First 3 siblings had it rough. Mama and Daddy worked hard to give them enough. Their lives were not easy. Chores were expected to be done. Homework, housework, dinner with little fun. Mama was not meant for life as a farmer's wife. She had dreams of her own for a beautiful life. Daddy had little ambition but had looks of a movie star. He was smart, he could have another child was born. Dark hair, green eyes, her mother's child for sure. The older children were off to college, while leaving the middle and baby child to fend for themselves. Parents were older now and less set in their ways. An easier life for these last two to enjoy many days.
Blue house divided. Very nice there, my blue opal. Yeah, you are the middle child, aren't you? I remember you telling me that a while ago. Definitely a lot of well-written lyrics in there, Blue. Very emotional. In Blue, I know you can sing that because it had a little twist of like a jazzy blues in there, maybe a little side of country, but you're good at both. So, and that sounds like right in your key range. You could even drop it a key if you'd like, but Blue, that's your creation. Hopefully we brought it to life as best we could for you. Well written, Blue. Thank you for sharing. And what I'm learning here as this night goes on, now that I can actually listen to it, is what's most appreciative, that I respect the most out of what I'm hearing, is that this isn't something that you know, each member has made up. These are personal storylines to either experiences, you know, like deep thoughts, what you lived through, and you're sharing that, and then you're trying to tell that story so everybody can hear it with the emotion, and you're doing that in a way of a song, so it captures the attention of everybody. And I appreciate that more because you guys are not just writing something down, thinking of, you know, off the wall topics. This is your story, and you are sharing this with everybody. So this is personal to almost all of you, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys sharing your stories with us, and that's what I'm hearing. So a lot of this is personal, but it's very honest, it's pure, and it's very nice. So thank you for doing that. That is right, D. It is the one language we all understand. What? Who's crying now? Oh, Judy? Of course she is. Turn the water faucet off there, Eagles. All right, up next, this is Dennis. Now, to give you a little background to this, I believe that I think Lois asked Dennis to sing a song for her or something of that nature. Then you can explain it in text more than I can. So Dennis decided, the cuddles that he is, to be a nice friend and write a song for Lois. Okay, the title is Lois, Walk With Me in the Rain. So what Den did is he said, you know what, I'm going to write a song about my friend, and it's going to be us walking in the rain. All right? So, Lois, never say Den didn't do anything for you, because he did. He gave up his precious song to write about you. Because he probably felt bad, Lois, that he didn't sing one for you. So this is probably his way to say, hey, buddy, I'm sorry. Instead, I'll write a song. All right. Then, here is your song for Lois. Lois, walk with me in the rain.
Lois, walk with me in the rain. Feel the puddles call our name. No umbrellas, let it pour. We'll find warmth in the downpour. Every drop tells a tale. Every gust lifts our sail. Lois, walk with me tonight. In the rain under dim street lights. Barefoot steps on soaked cement. Clouds above like a gray lament. Your laughter cuts through the storm. With you here the rain feels warm. Let the thunder roll and crash. Let the lightning burn and flash. Lois, hold my hand so tight. We'll dance through this endless night. Every drop tells a tale. Every gust lifts our sail. Lois, walk with me tonight. In the rain under dim street lights. Oh, Lois, the rain will fade away, but the memory's here to stay. Let's keep walking hand in hand. In this storm we'll make our stand. Let the thunder roll and crash. Let the lightning burn and flash. Lois, hold my hand so tight. We'll dance through this endless night. Oh, Lois, the rain will fade away, but the memory's here to stay. Let's keep walking hand in hand. In this storm we'll make our stand.
Cuddles, I gotta give you props, brother. That was amazing. Nicely done. Well written. And I agree, then. Lois owes you a walk, not in the rain, Dennis, but in a thunderstorm. With torrential downpours, Lois, you owe your buddy a walk in the rain. Very nicely written. That was awesome. Good job, Den. See, Lois? Now you gotta write a song for Den. Yes, bring the dog. Dennis, that was very, very thoughtful. That was very nice of you to do that. That was really, really nice. Hey, that was Dennis, ladies and gentlemen. His song that he wrote for his buddy Lois. Lois, walk with me in the rain. Well done, my friend. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see here. So that was Dennis. Okay, we're going to keep it even now. Let me see. Okay. This is our very own Judy, a.k.a. Eagles. Judy, your title, You're the Missing Piece. I know, Judy, they all say that about me, but unfortunately, life is a jigsaw, and I can only fit in one place at a time. So, I think she wrote it about me. Just saying. Anyways, Judy, you sent us what you had, and this is the live result. Hopefully, you like this. All right, so here is You're the Missing Piece.
Your scent is in the air, it lingers everywhere. The last few days we spent, we were on fire. You wrapped me in your arms, I felt your love and desire. A flame that burns deep guides me through the night. Everything you do just feels so right. In your arms is where I wanna be, forever with you, wild and free. Our love is the music to my ears, I've waited for so many years. The bond we have will never break. When we're apart, my poor heart aches. You're the missing piece I never knew that I need. You won my heart and made me feel so free. Our passion runs deep, your love I wanna keep. Together we'll ride through the stormy seas, forever and always, you and me, you and me. Your eyes are shining bright, just like the morning light. Whenever you smile, my heart skips a beat. And in your eyes, my soul finds a sweet retreat. Forever and always, I belong to you. A haven from the world where our love is true. Every moment you give me, I give back to you. Forever and ever, I'll always be there. You're my shelter, my guiding light. Everything you do just feels so right. With every breath, I'll love you till the end. We have become more than just friends. Listen to the melody that soothes my soul. I love it when you take control. Our love is the music to my ears, I've waited for you for so many years. The bond we have will never break. When we're apart, my poor heart aches. You're the missing piece I never knew that I need. You won my heart and made me feel so free.
Judy, nice. Very heartfelt. Very, very heartfelt, Judy. A lot of emotion in that. I know you're probably googling and gobbling now. You're a water faucet. You, Lois, Cat. Yeah, absolutely. That was very beautiful. You're all water faucets, yeah. Again, I appreciate it more as the night goes on, as all these songs are being played, because everyone is sharing their personal emotion. And it's much, much different than when you're just putting words together. These aren't just words. These are feelings. These are experiences, good or bad. you're sharing with everybody else. And it's a way for you to express yourself and get it into music. And we're glad that we could help you do that. And we hope so far that everybody's happy with what they are hearing. So, Judy, nicely done. Nicely done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next, let's keep an even keel here. This young man, let me see here. Let me see. This is Richard, the Big Top Escape. Is that what it is, John? The Big Top Escape? Did I get that right? I hope so, because it's already on the graphic. When John and I were going back and forth, it was literally every night we would have a phone conference. Okay, thank you. We'd have a phone conference and, you know, going over certain things, aspects about different, you know, compositions for the songs, the way the lyrics have to be placed, all that different stuff. Even changing some of the music itself, right? So it was literally, John and I were on the phone literally almost every night. And so I don't think John and I have talked that much in a week's span than we have in these years we've known each other. But what was fascinating about it is while we're doing all this, again, we didn't really hear and listen to what each other was doing. We were just kind of feeding off each other and advising each other. Once John would figure something out, he would call me and vice versa, and then we'd change or edit or do different things until we both said, okay, this is the way we need to do this, so it comes out like this. So it was quite interesting for us. It was a very cool journey, but it's only just begun. So a lot of roads opening up, and again, we appreciate all you doing this. Very, very cool. Like I said, next time I'll guarantee there's going to be a lot more. So Richard, let's take a listen to your title, The Big Top Escape. I can only imagine, Richard, with the creativity, artistry you have for all of that fun stuff that you do, my friend. Let's take a listen for the first time live here on what Richard has to say. Here he is.
I packed my bag at the break of dawn, left a note on the kitchen table, chasing dreams I thought would carry me to a life that felt more stable. The smell of sawdust, the painted lights, promised freedom under canvas nights. But the big top's just a lie, a pretty cover for the sky. Happiness ain't on a wire, it ain't a flame in a juggler's fire. I thought I'd found the key to Rome, but this circus ain't a home. The lions roared, the cannons boomed, sounded like adventure's tune. But behind the curtain, tears would fall, laughter hides the hollowed halls. Clowns with makeup, hearts of stone, I never felt more alone. The carousel spun round and round, but I stayed lost, never found. The big top's just a lie, a pretty cover for the sky. Happiness ain't on a wire, it ain't a flame in a juggler's fire. I thought I'd found the key to Rome, but this circus ain't a home. The freedom I chased was an empty mirage. Life's a riddle, not a montage. shade when the day was done. The shade when the day was done.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard, that is a storytelling song, The Big Top Escape. That is really cool, man. It does. It puts you into, like, you're thinking of, the circus, traveling, being on the road, you know what I mean? It makes you think of a lot, and I like that. I like that experience. You kind of be wandering out there, and it actually gives like a life story behind it. Very cool, Richard. And it does. It describes you. It really, really does, man. It really describes you a lot. Oh, you are very welcome. You are very welcome. Yeah, so just so everybody knows, yeah, we actually bought the rights to the program. So, I mean, there are online sites you can go to. All right. There's, I don't know, hundreds of them, I think. That you can use, of course. You can do a copy and paste or have AI generate something, but yeah, this one here we kind of like to keep to ourselves because we bought the rights for it. So this one we won't share, unfortunately, but we do appreciate you guys asking, though. That means we are fulfilling our role in delivering to you guys, hopefully, what you all expected and more. So we thank you for that. Richard, good job on that. And again, thank you all for sharing your stories with us on a personal level. Much, much appreciated. All right. Up next, this is our very own Kit Kat. Kat, your title is Remember. Kat, you know what the weird thing about that word is? Every time I spell it, right, I always forget the second M, and I don't know why. Because it's not a hard word to spell. It's just, I leave it out, because I put Remember every single time, Kat, never fails. So hopefully on the graphic it's spelt right. If not, Kat, just know why. I am dyslexic when it comes to remember. Get it? All right, Kat, here is what you sent us. All right? Hopefully you like it. Let's take a warm listen to what Kat has to say. Here she is.
I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. Tired of playing games you play. You knocked me down too many times, so now I'm going away. Life's too short to be love's fool. Tell me, how can you be so cruel? I'm walking out the door where the skies are sunny and blue. Just remember what we had. Remember the good times, remember the bad. The distance will do us good, why can't you see? I wasn't really meant for you. You wasn't really meant for me. I don't care about you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Remember by Cat. Cat. Nice memory. Hence, remember. I like that. Dan, you're right. Very touching. She did. She added a lot of emotion to this, and I agree. I agree, Irene. Hopefully, Kat will sing that as well. Again, it'd be nice to hear it. Some of them are a little bit tricky. I think you guys can pull it off. At least give it a gallant effort. At least give it a gallant effort, Kat. All of you. Kat, nicely done. And again, thank you for sharing your personal memories with us. We appreciate that. Okay, we have one more. This gentleman couldn't be with us tonight. I was informed he lost a little fur baby. So, like many, if not all, that have the fur babies, pets, cats, dogs, birds, monkeys, whatever they are, when you lose one, it's just as displaced as losing a friend or family member, because they become family, right? We get emotionally attached to them, and we love them to pieces. So Dallas, I think, is taking some time, and so we wish him well, and hopefully, he'll be back when he's ready. But Dallas, he is our last feature for this evening. Look at that, right on time. If I was any better, I'd be perfect. Dallas, if you're watching or you decide to watch after, your title is You Found Me. Yeah, Blue, you will be challenging yourselves for sure. And that's the other great thing about it is you'll have to obviously use your lyric version kind of as your guide, right? To know where your ins and outs are and all that stuff. But I'm pretty sure you guys can do it, because almost every one of these songs, well, except for Dennis. I mean, Dennis, you could still try that, but that might be a little bit... Actually, Den, you could probably drop that down a key or two. I bet you could do it. Anyways, here's Dallas sharing his story with us, and the title of his is You Found.
There I was, in a dark place just existing, knowing something in my life was missing. In the deepest of my depths, your light came shining through. My eyes began to focus, and baby, it was you. You found me. You kept your promise, and you found me. Every lifetime we have lived, we would always make a vow that you're the only one I'll love from the beginning to right now. We both know this is our final journey. Entangled hearts, together we are one. We made it to a beautiful eternity. My final smile, a peaceful setting sun. Because you found me. You went through hell and back to find your other half. You'll always be the heartbeat of my life, because you found me. You found
gentlemen, you found me. Dallas, if you're watching, listening, I can hear you. Maybe add a little bit of tarnish on that with some rust to the voice, and that's you all the way. Nicely written, Dallas, and again, thank you for sharing your personal memories and thoughts with us. And at the end of the show, that's what I hear, and it's just amazing. Truly, it is. Again, we said it from the onset. You don't have to be a professional songwriter. You just have to express your feelings or stories the best that you can. And that's what was so great about this, is that from hearing everything, we really got the understanding of your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. And I appreciate that more than the song itself. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was a first here on DCG, the AI Song Night, and we appreciate everybody joining us. We so thank you for, really participating, putting your heart and soul into this. We hope everybody enjoyed it, and for all those members who sent it in, we hope that everybody got what they wanted and then some, that we exceeded all of your expectations. We do that every Friday, but tonight I think was a little bit different. So congratulations to every single one of you. Check for the emails over the weekend. We will be sending you guys all 18 your finals, and then of course the instrumentals as well. So that does it for our show tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, and for those out in Denny Cool Land, we appreciate you. And guys, be kind to others, and yes, be kind to yourself. I am Denny Cool, and of course, gang, have an awesome weekend, guys. God bless. Adios.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, baby, I just can't get right. Well, I hate to leave you, baby. I don't